Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Mortal Kombat 1 video. Today we're going to be doing a basic character tutorial on the God of Fire himself, Lord Liu Kang. And Liu Kang is one of those characters that you can't go wrong with. If you pick Liu Kang, you're giving yourself a good chance to win versus anybody, any character in the game, because Liu Kang is just incredibly solid in this game. So let's start talking about this. Before anything, leave a like rating on the video. It's always appreciated. There you go. The Dikembe Mutombo. No. Here we go. So by the way, the cameo that I'm using is Motaro. I would probably recommend, if you're going to use a character that will help Liu Kang, combo from his throw, I would recommend Kung Lao, but I think Kung Lao is used so much that, I'm like, alright, I don't want to use Kung Lao. And also, if there's any chance that I could use Motaro, just because I like having Motaro out on screen, I like seeing him do things, I'm going to take that chance. So I'm using Motaro, but like I said, I would pick Kung Lao because Motaro takes away 100 points of damage because you're using Motaro, which I don't know why that's the case, but anyway, here we go. Liu Kang. So Liu Kang actually has a lot of really good combo strings, staggers that you could use. Let's start off with his fastest button, which I think this is the fastest button, like normal attack in the game. I think it's 6 frames, right? 7 frames, forward 1 is going to punish a lot of things that a lot of characters are not going to be able to punish. I'm pretty sure this in the beta was 6 frames. I could almost guarantee that it was 6 frames. Because I remember thinking, wow, he actually has a 6 frame forward 1 like Raiden did in Mortal Kombat X at the beginning, but Raiden's was a mid. So I think that they made it 7 frames, but I'm 100% positive it was 6 frames before. But it's still a really good punish. Anytime you're like this close to your opponent, forward 1-4 into his down back 4 move right here. Easy punish. Boom, look at that. 30% damage pretty much for a 7 frame punish. That's pretty good. He also has what is this, 1-2. This is a really good stagger string right here because it looks like you're gonna throw your opponent, but in reality it's a 1-2. It could catch a lot of people off guard. You could hit confirm it into something like that and then go into whatever you want. He has 1-1-2 that ends in I think pretty safe move. Let me see. I don't trust some of these annotations because some of them are wrong. But -4 on block. It's another one of those combo strings that looks like a grab. If you guys see the hand position and compared to the grab on this combo string off the stand 2, it looks like he's going to grab you. So if your opponent tries to attack, it's another combo string that sort of auto shimmies your opponent. They think you're going to grab, so they press a button. And then you're not grabbing them. You're actually going for this. And then you could go for a combo extension if you catch them pressing buttons. Obviously, the bread and butter of Liu Kang. Hold on, before I do that, he also has this combo string right here that a lot of people, if you're using the Kung Lao assist, like doing stand 3 into the low hat or stand 3 into the overhead, a lot of people always like catch me with it because maybe I'm trying to do a down poke or I'm trying to do something else. I'm just low blocking because he also has this. Obviously, no Maniac is going to do that. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of Maniacs that do a lot of crazy shit. But throwing this out once in a while is always good because most people are, holding block down back just like me. And then I get hit by this move right here. It does, like 6% damage. Not bad, right? But let's talk about his bread and butter combo strings. Forward 4-3. This was pretty much the exact same combo string that he had in Mortal Kombat 11. It's really good in this game because his double hitting forward 4 actually breaks armor for a lot of the cast in the game. So having forward 4 be 2 hits that happen really fast is really good for Liu Kang because he could break a lot of the armor in this game for characters that I think he even breaks Sub-Zero Slide, but yeah, Sub-Zero Slide got nerfed. Like it's well, not nerfed in this game, just compared to MK11. It's like 5 frames slower or something. But Liu Kang having a really quick 2 hitting forward 4 is really good. Look at Aaron Black right here. Look at this. I always had to point him out. Go to the water, Aaron. Is he gonna hit the water? No, he didn't hit the water. They did my boy wrong, man. He wants to go in the water because he doesn't want it to come out of my video like this. Forward 4. All right, so if you go into forward 4-3, it's pretty much a forward 4-3-4 right there. That combo ender right there. It keeps Liu Kang safe, but it has a gap in it, so you have to be careful. And you could flawless block it, so you have to be careful with that. If your opponent flawless blocks it, then it's going to be unsafe. So you have to be careful when you throw this ender, because if your opponent flawless blocks it, it's going to be unsafe and they could armor through it. So just keep that in mind. You could always go just for forward 3-4. I mean forward 4-3. It's completely safe, so you don't really need to do anything after that. You can just block, give up that turn. It's real easy to hit confirm it. If you see somebody get hit by forward 4, the second hit or something, it's only a 2-hit combo string, but it hits 3 times. So it's actually very easy to hit confirm forward 4-3. Hit confirming means you just, you know, pay attention to if they block it, you don't do anything. But if they get hit, then you do your special move and you go into your combo string. So forward 4, absolutely amazing string. Then you have his back 2. Back 2, really good mid right here. This is also a really good mid. It looks like a low, but it's not. It's a mid. But you're going to use this forward 2 in whiff punish situations. You can repeat it twice and then go into whatever combo string you want, or whatever ender combo extension you want. The caveat to this, obviously, is that the second hit is a high, so your opponent could actually crouch it. So I don't know, some people don't know this, because I play Liu Kang, and they don't crouch this. Like you could get hit by that mid and then just let go of block and punish this all day. So I don't know, there's a lot of people online that still don't know this, so keep that in mind whenever you're fighting Liu Kang players. So let's go back to Liu Kang. Just wanted to show that off because it's really important, because then that's when your cameo comes into play. Because if you have the low hat for Kung Lao, you could use that, and if your opponent's trying to crouch without blocking, they're going to get hit by that low hat. Similar to this, Matara has a low. This tail move right here, forward and cameo assist. It combos if your opponent's trying to do anything. Boom, that low projectile is going to hit. And then they're going to respect this a little bit more, so they might block when normally they wouldn't. And obviously that forward 2-3 is completely safe. So throw that in here and there to make your opponent respect your attack. And yeah, that's going to be your biggest damaging combo starter, because then you could go into your meterless combo strings, you know, when this, for example, is also meterless, but it's going to do 28% instead of what it was at 34%. So at any chance that you have, always start your combo with this, because that's going to be meterless good damage. So those are his combo strings. Another reason why Liu Kang is so strong is because of his zoning game. He has one of the best projectiles in the game. I think Reiko has the best projectile in the game, because his stars, his ninja stars, he throws out, what, 3 of them that could break any armor in the game when he just shoots them normally, and then 5 mid ninja stars when he does the meter burn version. Liu Kang right here has probably the second best projectile, because his fireball is so fast, the tide pods, and if you meter burn it, this right here is actually going to soak up any other projectile that is thrown at Liu Kang. So if you're both, you and your opponent, shoot projectiles at the same time and he's not using the same projectile as you, this is going to beat it. It's going to suck it right up and hit your opponent with it. He also has a low fireball to keep you in check with that low, and with the Matara assist, he actually could combo it from anywhere like around mid-screen. As you guys see, that comboed. Well, that did 40%, and I didn't even do the ender. So it actually does really good damage if you happen to catch your opponent. But keep that in mind. You know, you have to be a little bit further away, because you have to give time for the that always gets me for some reason. Let's try this one. Now I'm dropping combo. I'm supposed to be teaching a Liu Kang tutorial, right? There you go. So that does 433 damage off that low. You could even do it meterlessly. meterless, it does 40% damage, so you might not even want to use a borrowed meter right there. But that's one of the cool things about having teleport characters. You could do the same thing with Kung Lao. Anything that you could do with Matara, you could do with Kung Lao the same way. But I just like the way Matara looks on screen. But having that low fireball option is always really nice because you can mix all your projectiles up. And keep in mind, every time that you shoot a projectile, you're gaining meter. Especially if your opponent blocks it. You gain that a little bit extra meter if your opponent blocks it too. You could do the meter burn one if you feel really ballsy. But I don't think it does like too much of a difference in damage. Keep in mind, you have to let the projectile actually come out first if you're using Motaro. You're not gonna want to do this, but you know it is an option if you want to use it. So that does 45% damage if you're feeling ballsy and want to use the meter burn version of your projectile first. It'll grant you 45% if your opponent gets hit, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. I'd rather spend the bar on that because it soaks up other projectiles. And you could get hit out of the Motaro teleport. This is going to be your best reversal right here, the bicycle kick, meter burn bicycle kick. You want to interrupt any combo string, meter burn bicycle kick is going to be really good. Obviously, you have your two dragons. You have your blue, which is meter burn, and then you have the fire one, which is the normal combo ender. Those are always going to be your best combo enders, but your best, obviously, reversal is going to be this. You also have an option to do this reversal right here. Now, this reversal is interesting because the normal version is invincible to anti-airs. So let me. Oh, that's right. I have to actually activate this first. So this actually is completely invincible to anti-airs. So your opponent jumps. Let me see, normally that would hit. Maybe Reptile doesn't have the best jumping in the world. But hold on, let me see. There you go. All right. Anyways, the whole point I'm trying to make is if you want to anti-air your opponent and you're like at a range like this, if you use down back 4, it's actually going to be completely invincible to any jumping attack. So if you're getting jumped in on by someone who has an amazing jump 3 like Baraka or like Johnny Cage, then this is going to work out really well for you because it has invincibility on anti-airs and it launches your opponent and you could get a free combo extension. Now, the meter burn version of it actually is completely invincible to any attacks. It gives you invincibility frames. Ooh, hold up. It gives you invincibility frames, but it doesn't really, it's not a good reversal for things like this, but it is a good wake-up reversal. See, that I learned something right now. So if you do something like this, his sweep causes a little bit too far of a knockdown. So on wake up, you actually get invincibility. Hold on, let me see. On wake up, you get a nice white flash, and if you wake up with this, you're gonna get some invincibility frames. But you know, this isn't really gonna grant you anything that this isn't gonna do. You're gonna get a hit of armor, but you know, this grants you some invincibility. So I would probably say if you want to actually do a wake up reversal, just go with this one right here. This one, like I said, it's gonna grant you invincibility though, so you know, pick your poison on which one you want to do. But it's always good to know. See, I actually thought that this had invincibility frames on just anything, but apparently not. So I learned something in my own tutorial, so there you go. But the normal version actually does have like upward body invincibility because he goes like underneath the ground. So Liu Kang has a really good consistent anti-air with this versus any character, and it grants you a combo extension. It's really good. Other than that, what else do we have to cover? I think that's it as far as attacks, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So your strategy with Liu Kang, you just want to zone your opponent out. You're going to be doing a lot of this, you know, have your opponent get frustrated. They're going to come in, you're going to attack them with this. You're going to do, you know, stagger forward 4, go into forward 4-3 once in a while, throw in that last ender right here. Boom. If your opponent's ready for it, then you're not going to want to do that much. You could always throw in Motaro, or if you're using Kung Lao, the low hat. There's a lot that you could do, but overall Liu Kang is just incredibly solid. In the corner, that's where Liu Kang is going to do like an insane amount of damage. You know, just doing something like this. Just doing something like that. 1 bar, 44%. Just 2 repetitions of this. Stand 3-3 meter burn. Stand 3-3 fire. That alone does 42%. If you have cameos like Sonya, if you have cameos like Scorpion that are going to help you do combo extensions, take them even further, you're going to be doing an insane amount of damage with Liu Kang. So in the corners where you're going to get all your crazy damaging combos with this character. That's not going to work right there. You could even get the meterless version. That's not meterless, but if you start off with forward 1-4, you could get the meterless version by just doing something like this. 32%, really good if your opponent wakes up with something and you only have you know, a few frames to punish. Since you're in the corner already, do that. You're gonna be able to punish very easily. In the corner, your staggers become, see, that's input shortcuts right there, because I was holding back sort of to like go back and forth, and then I pressed forward a little bit too fast, and it gave me the special attack. But this is where you're gonna want to use your staggers. Even that's where they're even scarier, when you are this close to your opponent. So take advantage of all that Liu Kang goodness, and you are going to do really well, because like I said, Liu Kang is just a very solid character. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I guess one more thing I forgot, he does have air fireballs, and I was using a combo with the Kano assist in the beta that looked really fucking cool. I might have to go a little bit of Kano just so I could do that air combo with the fireballs when you throw them in the air. I think it's just so satisfying. What was it? What was this combo string? 1-3-4? Yeah, there you go. So that combo right there, you call in the Kano assist and then you do an instant air fireball. So satisfying. So go out there, try it out. But that's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching this basic character tutorial for Liu Kang, and I will see you guys next time.